Ji Chang-wook has always been the kind of star who carries an air of mystery, magnetic, effortlessly charming, and quietly intense in a way that keeps fans watching his every move. For years, his career has been a mosaic of action-packed dramas, tender romances, and unforgettable characters that linger long after the credits roll. But today, the conversation around him goes far beyond drama plots and character arcs. Today, it is about something far more personal, something that has captivated the hearts and imaginations of fans across the world. His unexpected, much whispered connection with Nam Ji-Hyun. And for the first time in a long time, Ji Chang-wook has finally spoken, and what he said has turned the entire fandom upside down. To everyone watching right now, thank you for being here. Whether you have followed these two actors since their early days, or discovered them through their unforgettable chemistry in Suspicious Partner, your support has helped shape one of the most passionate and loyal fan communities in Korean entertainment. Today's story unfolds with the heartbeats of those fans, with the gasps of surprise from viewers, with the whispers that have followed these two stars for years. So grab your seat, because what Ji Chang-wook has revealed is not just a response. It is an answer that carries weight, emotion, and something that many fans never expected to hear so openly. When Suspicious Partner aired, Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-Hyun created a kind of lightning that struck deep into the hearts of viewers. Their chemistry was effortless, their scenes electric, and even behind-the-scenes footage felt like a romance blooming beneath the surface. It wasn't the typical scripted tension. It was something else, something natural, something that made millions wonder if what they saw on screen was just acting, or if emotions were spilling over into reality. The way Ji-Hyun looked at him with those bright, expressive eyes, the way Ji Chang-wook unconsciously softened around her, it all ignited rumors that refused to die, even years later. But where there is fire, there is always someone trying to explain it away. Agencies denied it. The stars themselves stayed silent. Fans created theories, analyses, frame-by-frame breakdowns of behind-the-scenes interactions. Some insisted they were secretly dating. Others believed they were simply close friends with great chemistry. And then there were those who thought the truth lay somewhere in between. For the longest time, Ji Chang-wook never addressed the rumors directly, even though interviewers often danced around the topic like it was forbidden territory. But time has a way of pulling truth to the surface, and when he finally opened up recently, he did so with the kind of sincerity that only deepens the mystery even further. It all began during a fan event, intimate, warm, and filled with loyal supporters who have stuck with him through enlistment, career highs, and quieter seasons. Fans were asking their usual questions about his dramas, his roles, his ideal type, and then one fan, bold and trembling with excitement, asked the question that had been floating in the room unspoken. "Oppa, is it true that you and Nam Ji-Hyun were more than friends during Suspicious Partner?" The room fell silent. Ji Chang-wook paused. For the first time, he didn't laugh off the question. He didn't dodge it. He didn't shift the conversation. Instead, he smiled, a small, reflective smile, the kind that holds memories rather than rehearsed lines. Fans leaned forward. Cameras started recording. The moment was heavy with anticipation. What he said next sent shockwaves across social media. He began by acknowledging the rumors directly, something he had never done so openly. He admitted that the chemistry they had was real, not just acting, in his own words. He said working with Nam Ji-Hyun felt natural from the first script reading, like they had known each other much longer than they actually had. He described her as warm, intelligent, intuitive, someone who understood him both as an actor and as a person. His words painted a picture not just of professional respect, but of a bond that reached much deeper. He went on to explain that during filming, they spent countless hours together, practicing lines, discussing scenes, sharing meals, and talking about life. The industry calls it building rapport. But the way he described those moments, it sounded like something more tender. He even admitted that the emotional connection they built during the drama blurred the line between fiction and reality. "Sometimes," he said softly, "I wondered whether Ji-wook and Bong-hee were acting through us, or if we were acting through them. It was that natural." The audience erupted. Not from surprise alone, but from the overwhelming confirmation that everything they had sensed, everything they had analyzed, everything they had hoped might be true, wasn't just a fantasy crafted by shippers. Chang-wook wasn't confessing to a relationship, but he wasn't denying the possibility of one either. And in this industry, where words are carefully measured and silence is often safer than truth, the honesty of his tone was explosive. But it didn't end there. He then addressed the dating rumors directly. He admitted that after the drama, they remained close, very close. They kept in touch during his military service. They checked in on one another. They met up privately when schedules allowed. He even said, with a slight laugh, that people around them teased them constantly, asking if they were secretly dating. And then, with a seriousness that melted the laughter away, he said, "We cared about each other a lot, maybe more than people knew." That sentence alone became a wildfire across platforms. Fans dissected it, replayed it, quoted it, and turned it into headlines overnight. Maybe more than people knew. What did that mean? Was it a confirmation that they dated in the past? Was it an admission that feelings existed, but timing was wrong? Was it a hint that something might still be happening now? Chang-wook didn't give a simple yes or no. Instead, he gave something deeper, truth without labels, emotion without a timeline. He said relationships in the industry are complicated, not because feelings aren't real, but because timing, pressure, and public scrutiny often make things difficult. He explained that he and Ji-Hyun were both young at the time, navigating busy careers, trying to understand themselves and their futures. He said they cherished their bond too much to risk it being consumed by the public's hunger for confirmation. And then came the line that brought fans to tears. "She is someone very precious to me. She has always been. And whatever form our relationship has taken over the years, I am grateful for every part of it." This was the moment that transformed the rumor into something far more meaningful. It wasn't about whether they were officially dating. It wasn't about labels. It was about connection. Real, undeniable connection between two people who shared something that went beyond scripts and camera angles. Ji-Hyun, for her part, has always spoken highly of Chang-wook. She once admitted that he treated her with a level of care and respect that she deeply appreciated. She often credited him for helping her navigate emotionally heavy scenes. She spoke warmly of his sense of humor, his patience, and his ability to make her feel comfortable even in challenging shooting environments. Fans always sensed there was something genuine in her tone, something that hinted at an affection deeper than mere professionalism. After Chang-wook's revelation, fans started revisiting old clips, BTS footage, interviews, award show interactions. Suddenly, moments that once felt like coincidences now seemed like puzzle pieces falling into place. The soft smiles, the way they unconsciously leaned toward one another, the private jokes. They all painted a story that perhaps the public was never meant to fully see, but one that fans always sensed in their hearts. As the video of Chang-wook's word spread, social media platforms lit up with excitement. Hashtags trended globally within hours. Fans from South Korea, the Philippines, Indonesia, the Middle East, Europe, Africa, and beyond celebrated together. Some cried, some screamed. Some wrote long threads analyzing his tone, his expressions, and even the pauses between his sentences. The sense of unity among fans was extraordinary. It felt like witnessing a long-awaited moment finally unfolding. But as the excitement grew, so did the curiosity. Reporters reached out to agencies. Entertainment shows picked up the story. Netizens began debating what his words truly meant. Some believed it was a soft confirmation that they had dated in the past. Others argued that he was hinting that they might still be dating quietly. And then there were those who felt he was expressing affection that transcends romantic labels. A deep, unwavering bond built on respect, shared experiences, and emotional closeness. What made his confession even more striking was how rare such honesty is in the Korean entertainment industry. Celebrities usually avoid personal revelations, especially about dating, because of the intense pressure and scrutiny that follow. But Chang-wook chose sincerity over secrecy, and that alone made the moment unforgettable. In the days following his comments, Ji-Hyun's camp remained quiet, not denying, not clarifying, simply allowing his words to stand on their own. Fans took that silence as a signal in itself, a sign that perhaps the truth between them was something private, cherished, and not meant to be dissected by the public eye. And maybe that is exactly how it should be. Because at the heart of this entire story lies something beautiful. Two people who shared a profound connection that shaped them, supported them, and perhaps even changed them. Whether they were lovers, best friends, or something in between, what matters is the sincerity that both have shown through the years. Their bond, however defined, is undeniably special. As we reflect on Chang-wook's unexpected revelation, one thing becomes clear. Some relationships don't need labels to matter. Some connections don't need confirmation to be real. Fans don't need a headline announcing they are dating to understand the depth of what existed between them. The warmth in their eyes, the authenticity in their interactions, and now the honesty in Ji Chang-wook's words tell a story far stronger than any official statement. And perhaps that is why this moment feels so monumental. Not because he confessed to dating, but because he confessed to feeling deeply, genuinely, and fearlessly enough to share it with the world. In doing so, he gave fans closure, validation, and something far more precious. The truth that what they saw all along wasn't imagination. It was real. To everyone watching today, thank you for being part of this journey. Your love, support, theory,